Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And off we go from Denver. Fields this one at the 3. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Crosses midfield, and he's still going. Hits the 20. He took it all the way. Oh, baby, what a return. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Wow, they have sent this crowd into shocked silence, and they can do so further if they can get in for 2 here.
19, Tiger, 19.
Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Now from the 7-yard line after that penalty, Brock, they are still going to try for 2.
Come on, set. Cowboy 80. Cougar 19. Let's go.
Daniels looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he'll get in. That gives him an 8-0 lead. Well, the penalty did not deter them. They go from 7 yards out and still convert for 2.
And you know what it was about, Kate? You know what that was about?
I don't.
It was about execution. It wasn't about, oh, I got more of the playbook opened up because I got a penalty. No, give me that play from the 3 because you have more run-pass options. You set yourself back. It means heightened execution. That's what got them the 2-point conversion.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. Nick starting with a pass. Gets it downfield on target to Sutton. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Nick now on 1st and 10. The Commander's rush brings him down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 21 at the 43-yard line.
Hey, we're good.
Offense up to the line fast. Nick's from the gun. This is Sutton working the right side. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things. separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Now Nick's on third down. He's got Sutton complete. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Shotgun snap to Nix. This is reeled in downfield. It's Bryant. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. Throwing again. Here's Nix. Buys time, rolling right. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Nix to throw again. Buying some time right. And the defender comes away with it. Picked out by Frankie Louvu.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice. Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays. Because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12.
Daniels. That's complete to Zach Ertz. And how about this, Bronk? They gain 11 on second down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it third and short.
Third and less than a yard.
And time runs out before they get the snap on. That's the end of one. 8-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at a borderline giddy third down here. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Back to the well again. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Daniels throwing on third. Completed over the middle. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up fourth down.
6 yards.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And they're going to go. It's Daniels. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. It is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders grow their lead to 14-0. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming.
Oh, what an effort to bring in that short throw. And he gets in. They push out the lead to 16-0.
Broncos nothing.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Marvin Mims now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Mims on the return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Bombers, bombers, bombers.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Forced out to his right. Finds him on the crossing route. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him.
It's a gain of
How about 29 yards on first down?
First down.
And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Shanahan.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Out of the gun, it's Nix. The sideline shot snagged by Sutton. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
First down now, ball at the 33. Working now from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
Putting a receiver in motion. Here's Nix to throw. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up 3rd down.
Hey, we're good.
Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Love that call, Brock. Going for the slant route, trying to move the chains, but the defense read it all the way. They had somebody right there ready to knock that ball out.
You know, if there's one thing consistent with you, Kate, you too love that route.
I love that route, man.
You love the slant. I know. It's from your childhood of watching Jerry and Joe and the Niners do it so well. But this defense, they knew what was coming, and he was able to separate that slant from the ball before it could ever get going. Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Ready.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Need to get that yardage back and a little bit more, too. It's 2nd and 14.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Going deep here for the end zone. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the Broncos get the football just short of their 20 after the interception and return.
Intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Hold on, son. Hey, Sean, let's go. Ready. Ready, what's up?
Nix looking to throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Hold on, son. Ready. 180. Behind. Olay, olay, olay. Olay, olay.
Here's Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact if you couldn't do it.
Tried getting it to Cortland Sutton, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one.